I am pretty sure that Two Girls, One Cup was Shaver. He discussed it in my class last semester and was rather detailed about it. He brought it up during our pornography session in that film genre class. So Shaver is brilliant because he will just tell you everything, and you'll remember it because of his clear, excessive pleasure and amusement in his own self. I've also got a class with a guy named Alond. He teaches a Native American film, Native Americans in a film class, and he's just as brilliant, but he actually makes you work for that knowledge. He'll draw the little snippets of information out of you, like yanking teeth or yanking a baby from a womb. So you really respect yourself by the end. And I feel this ridiculous need to prove myself to him. Ironically, this is the same professor who I took a couple years ago, and I have wonderful dreams. But in this particular dream, I was swing dancing with him on a pirate ship. Also, you do realize, completely changing topics, but you do realize that there is now a video of you shirtless and wet on YouTube, right? I thought I'd let you know. I did appreciate the Owl City in the background, though. And also, vegan carrot cake with cream cheese frosting, no matter how amazing the frosting is no longer vegan. But I do love the way that you scrunch your nose saying that before. Soup. I also like having an entire segment of video where you just talk glowingly of my attributes. Soon my head won't fit into the frame. Like that. So, in one of my film classes today, we watched The Red Balloon, which is this endearing, almost silent French film about the trials and tribulations faced by a little boy and his quasi-sentient red balloon. And so I walked through the campus center on my way back to my room, and there was a job fair going on, except it wasn't going on anymore. And they had decorations up, such as balloons. So you can see what I brought home. Oh, wow. What if it does it? Ow. Can you hear the vibrations and the echoing going on? Well, I guess I'll find out before you do as I edit this video. I'm half expecting the vibrations to get so bad that they actually pop in my hands. I'm gonna try. I guess it didn't work. Bye-bye, balloons. Now, what do you mean about my sign-off? I just got back from class, so I don't have any tea going yet. But I have these adorable little spoons. This is the one for today, and it has a little teapot on the top. So that's going to be my little cuppa of sorts. Well, what's wrong with cheers, other than its complete fabrication off the top of my head? Actually, I just looked for a couple more to see if there was anything else that we could do. I did a search for tea-related phrases, and some of them didn't seem to belong in the list that I found. Others are wonderful. We have tea for two and two for tea, a spoonful of sugar, which doesn't really apply to tea, I didn't think. As useless as a chocolate teapot strikes me as interesting, because it sounds wonderful apart from the fact that it would slowly melt and disintegrate and then goes all over your countertop. Oh. It was shining. The little string. There's, of course, not my cup of tea, but clearly your cup of tea. Suits you down to a T, which is not actually the right kind of tea, if you'll notice. In fact, it's the T-E-E. I'm not sure if it has to do with a letter or golf or what, but there you have it. Perhaps my favorite, as a non-drinker, is the cup that cheers but does not inebriate. I'm not sure about the history there either. Oh wait, oh, it tells me. Let's see. It was a slogan promoting tea as an alternative to alcohol mid-19th century, associated with the temperance movement. I would assume that was in the U.S. Tempest in a teapot. Making a big fuss over a trifle. Oh, it was originally a tempest in a teacup. Teapot? Teacup. Tempest in a teacup. Tempest in a teapot. Teapot works better, because tempest and teapot. You got the TP sound. And there's one that was a little more difficult to say. There's many a slip twixt a cup and a lip, which basically means that nothing is certain until the action is finished. Because you have it in a cup, and it may go into your mouth, but it may not. And so you just gotta be flexible. I'm not sure if any of those phrases were suitable for your palette of signing off. So you'll just have to tell me and get back to me or find some of your own. But for now, cheers!